Hi, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic and welcome to our weekly NFL update. Week 5's in the books. So we're going to have a look at all the games from week 5 and give you a quick preview on week 6. So let's get straight into it. All started out on Thursday night and it was the Buccaneers against the Falcons. High scoring game. Falcons won this one at home 36-30. Thought it was a fantastic game. It had everything in it. Good quarterback play, good wide receiving. I mean, can you say the defenses were good with 30 against 36? Not really, but it was an exciting game to watch. Baker was good. I thought Mike Evans played well for the Buccaneers, but you gotta give it to the Falcons. Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk from the Enterprise, he kind of looked really good. 509 yards and 4 touchdowns for Kirk Cousins. I think he's the first quarterback this season to go over 500 yards. So he had a monster game. And then Landon, the wide receiver, 12 receptions, 154 yards and touchdowns. So those are my 2 players for that game, my 2 star players. Yeah, then we're getting to the first international game played in London in the Tottenham Stadium. It was the Jets against the Vikings. First game, I believe, in Aaron Rodgers' career that he threw for 3 interceptions. Yeah, he had a nightmare. Is Aaron Rodgers the problem with the Jets? I've heard a lot of people talking about Rodgers it's not working out there with the coach Salah. It's not working either. So we'll have a look. Vikings, got to give it to the Vikings defense. I got to give it to the defense of the Vikings. The Vikings defense kept him in the game. Sam Darnold was okay. He was what everybody expected Sam Darnold to be this season. He was just average. But the Vikings have got a championship defense. If that defense can keep that up and Sam Darnold can just not make any mistakes and just play average, I think they're going to go a long way. The Jets lost this one 17-23. And the Vikings are still unbeaten, 5-0. Panthers against the Bears. I ridiculed the Bears a few weeks ago. I didn't think they were that good. But this Caleb Williams started to look like the real deal. The Panthers, like we all said from the beginning, the Panthers are definitely in a rebuild. The Bears won this one 36-10. Standout performances, Caleb Williams, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I'd give it to the receiver, Moore. He went for 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. And on the other side of the ball, Chuba Hubbard, he was good for the Panthers, but I mean, it's just not going to be enough. One guy, it's not going to be enough. And then we get into the Ravens against the Bengals. Big matchup for week 5. Ravens won this one in OT, 41-38. Justin Tucker, field goal in OT. Fantastic game to watch if you're a neutral. It was exciting end to end. Lot of offense in this game. Joe Burrows looked good, 392, 5 touchdowns. I thought Lamar Jackson was sensational. I thought he played like an MVP. Derrick Henry was Derrick Henry. He just ran it down their throat as usual. Jamal Chase, he almost went for 200 yards, 193 and 2 touchdowns. The Bengals have got a Super Bowl winning offense. Their defense, I think both teams' defense, I don't think you're going to win a Super Bowl if your defense is not going to pick up. And both teams' defense definitely need to pick up. But look, the Ravens are 3-2 now, and the Bengals go to 1-4. I had the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. In any case, I still think the Bengals will come good. Just need a little bit more defense. Then, sorry-ass game. So sorry. Patriots against the Dolphins. Patriots at home, they lost 15-10. Look, I'm not going to say a lot about this game. These are 2 teams who are going nowhere. Maybe Miami gets a little bit better when Tua comes back. Huntley wasn't bad for them. Ramon Stevens was good for the Patriots, but both are missing a star quarterback. Patriots are going to have to go through the draft and find somebody. I don't know if the young kid Mayo is going to get a chance. I think it's time for him to come in. Jacoby Brissett has run his course. Yeah. Then, I told you boys, I'm going to be watching out for you, the Washington Commanders against the Browns. Easy win for the Commanders. I told you it would be an easy win for the Commanders. The Browns just suck. Cleveland, you are so terrible. I mean, if there was relegation in the NFL like in other sports, this would be a team you'd want to get out of the league. I'm so glad the Commanders are doing so well. They are actually leading their division. Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants, you need to be careful. Commanders are the real deal. Daniels, the young quarterback, doing fantastically well. Great numbers this weekend. Deshaun Watson, I think it's time to bench him. I mean, he's overpaid, overhyped, and doesn't produce. Then we have the Colts and the Jaguars. First win for the Jaguars this year. Trevor Lawrence turned up and the Jaguars won. Colts, okay. They got the old man Flacco trying to help them out, but it was a good, exciting game, 34-37 for the Jaguars. I don't see any of these teams making the playoffs, like I said. What else can you say about these two teams? I mean, Trevor Lawrence, I think they've got the quarterback for the future. They just need a few pieces around him. And if he can play like he played this week, every week, they get you 5-6 wins this season. Then a game that was, I shake my head on this game. There's like two coaches trying to lose the game. The Bills against the Texans. I do not understand the last minute of the game. I don't understand the Bills' tactics, especially the Bills' tactics almost on their own end zone, throwing the ball 3-4 times, trying to get out of there. Didn't understand it. McDermott, the coach, he lost this game. CJ Stroud for the Texans was strong as usual. This is a big loss for the Bulls. I didn't see the Bulls losing this one. Texans are 4-1, the Bulls are 3-2. Both going to the playoffs. Both win their little divisions. Raiders against the Broncos. Bronco fans, got to scratch my head on this one. Bronco fans, I got to apologize to everybody out there in Denver, in the state of Colorado. I didn't have your Broncos doing anything this season. But Bo Nix kind of looks like the man. Playing very well. Third win for them now. Raiders is just a mess. What a mess they are. I think both teams will make the playoffs. But if a team could surprise me, could be these Broncos. These Broncos are looking better and better week by week. Then San Francisco 49ers. Vern's Super Bowl pick. What is wrong in San Francisco? I mean, are you becoming the new Dallas Cowboys? An accident waiting to happen. Self-destruct button. Give yourselves enough rope, you hang yourselves. I mean, I understand McCaffrey's out. I understand that. But my God, you've got enough other weapons on the team. And Purdy's playing well. The 49ers are just destroying themselves. I did not see the Cardinals winning this one. They won this one 24-23. I did not see that. Kyler Murray looked good. Everybody knows I'm not a fan of Kyler Murray, but he played really well in this game. But come on, 49ers. I mean, Joe Montana and Jerry Rice are putting their hair out. They think, what have you done to this great franchise? The Packers against the Rams. Is there something in the LA water? Is this a conspiracy? I mean, the Rams look like they look like goats. And I'm not talking about the greatest of all times. I mean, they look like sheep, not rams. I mean, they lost this one to the Packers 24-29. The LA Rams suck. I mean, come on. You've got such a talented coach. You've got such a talented quarterback. What the hell is going on? I mean, the only good thing for California teams is the Chargers didn't play on the weekend because they might have lost. I mean, come on. There's something wrong in California. The sun isn't shining anymore. All right, let's get into the Giants against the Seahawks. The Seahawks looking good. Not anymore. Jeez, the Seahawks, what is going on with you guys? You look so good. And you can't beat the lonely Giants. I mean, 29-20. And is this a bad day at the office for the Seahawks? I mean, Gino wasn't bad, but the rest of the team, I mean, geez, please give me a break. They just look terrible. Dominic, our big Seahawks fan out there, what's wrong with the Seahawks? They look more like seagulls than Seahawks. And the Giants surprising me. The Giants are really surprising me. Didn't think they'd be doing this well, but they're 2-3. They're still in the hunt for the playoffs because of the division that they're in. But those Commanders are pulling away. Then we're talking about the same division again. Cowboys against the Steelers. The Steelers started off so well this season, 3-0. But the Cowboys won this one 2017. Dak Prescott. There's a guy called Stephen A on ESPN. I'm going to say something right now. Dak Prescott looks like an MVP this season. And that's saying a lot for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott is playing out of his skin. If you cannot put 1 ounce of blame on any of the losses this season on Dak Prescott, he's playing out of his skin. I think there's a change coming for the Steelers at quarterback. The last 2 games have not been well. Justin Fields has turned back into the Justin Fields from Chicago. So we'll see what's going on there. But a good win for the Cowboys. Keeps them in a good position. Then Monday night's game. Saints against the Chiefs. When last did you have a game in the NFL that Patrick Mahomes didn't throw a touchdown? Patrick Mahomes has thrown more interceptions this season than touchdowns, and the Chiefs are still winning. I said it last week, I said the week before, and I said it the week before that. The Chiefs are playing crap, and they are winning. I can see them going 17-0. I can see them doing the perfect season. If they keep this up, they'll do the perfect season. I mean, Mahomes went for 331 and an interception, no touchdowns. Juju Smith-Schuster was good with 130 yards receiving. Kareem Hunt was good with 102 yards rushing and a touchdown. Saints turned into the Saints again. Derek Carr is Derek Carr. The defense is not that good. I mean, look, it could have been a lot comfortable for the Chiefs. They were in the red zone so many times and they had to settle for a field goal. So without the Saints defense, this could have got really nasty. Is everything going through Arrowhead again this year? Kind of looks like it. Yeah, 4 teams didn't play this week. The Lions, the Titans, the Eagles, and the Chargers. Like I said, good thing the Chargers didn't play because California teams are not doing well. So, looking interesting. If you look, we'll check out the tables. I'll put them up. All the tables. We'll have a look at that. It's looking interesting. And that's week 5 in the books already. 5 weeks gone. It's just rolling on really, really quickly. Now we're going to get into week 6 and have a quick preview on all the games for week 6. 49ers against the Seahawks. Big game for both teams. I think the winner of this one's going in the right direction. The loser of this one is in a little bit of trouble, especially if the loser is the 49ers. I'm still going with the 49ers for this one. Then we have on Sunday, the Jaguars against the Bears. I think the Jags are on a roll now. I think the Jags win this against the Bears. It's going to be a matchup of 2 good young quarterbacks. Let's see what goes on there. Cardinals against the Packers. Flip of a coin. Kyler Murray, Jordan Love. Let's see what goes on. I think the Packs got a better defense. I'm going with the Packs. Colts, Titans. Does anybody care? Yeah. I don't even know what to say about this one. Yeah, I'll go with the Colts for this one. I trust Flacco more than I trust the quarterback from the Titans. Texans, Patriots. Easy win for the Texans, sorry to say it. As a Patriots fan, I just know this is going nowhere. This could blow out. Buccaneers, Saints. Big divisional game. Got to go with Baker and the Bucks. Bucks are doing well. And I just think the Saints are not as good as everybody expected them to be. I just think Derek Carr's stable, but not good enough. Browns, Eagles. Do we see a new quarterback starting for the Browns? I hope so. Eagles should win this one. Browns are just terrible. I mean, come on. Cleveland's been terrible for 100 years, man. Jim Brown must be turning in his grave. Commanders, Ravens now. Woo! Two teams in form at the moment. But you've got to go with the Ravens. If the Commanders win this one, then you have me 100% on your side. Then I believe 100% in the Commanders. But I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think Derrick Henry's just got too much. And Jamar Jackson, I think it's just too much for them. Chargers, Broncos. Chargers coming off a bye week. They need to pick up their season. At Broncos, mile high, not easy. I'm going to go with the Broncos. Steelers, Raiders. You ain't going with the Raiders. Jeez, I'm not putting my, even if it's in Las Vegas, I'm not betting anything on the Raiders. I'm going with the Steelers for this one. I think you will see Russell Wilson play this one at quarterback. Lions, Cowboys. For me, the game of the week. Lions, Cowboys. This is going to tell me all I need to know about the Cowboys and all I need to know about the Lions. I'm going Lions here. I'm going Lions big here. Falcons, Panthers. I can't see the Panthers winning this one. I'll go with the Falcons on this one. So that'll basically wrap up the Sunday night games. And it's the late Sunday game is the Bengals against the Giants. This is a must win for the Bengals. Joe Burrows and the Bengals out there. You have to win. You lose, you can end your season. And then on the Monday night, it's I call this a New York derby or whatever. It's the Bills at the Jets. This is going to be an interesting one. Can Aaron Rodgers turn back into the prince after being the pumpkin last week? Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about it. I'm going Bills here. I trust Josh Allen at the moment more than I trust Aaron Rodgers, and that's saying a lot. We got 4 teams again having a bye, so the Chiefs got a bye. Chiefs must probably don't even want to bye. Rams, Dolphins, and Vikings all on a bye. So both of the 5-0 teams are on a bye. So after this week, we're still going to have 2 unbeaten teams because they haven't played. And then we'll see what happens in week 7. So hey, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Any questions? Let us know. Give us a little chat. And hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. And we'll see you next week.